How to connect with your higher self, unlocking inner wisdom and purpose. Your biggest enemy will always be yourself. The greatest sickness is fear, the biggest obstacles are pride and jealousy. But all these things are created in our heads, made up by us. We often let these inner conversations define our reality, shaping our actions and limiting our potential. The dialogue we maintain with ourselves is a powerful force, one that can either build us up or tear us down. When we allow fear to dominate our thoughts, we construct walls that prevent us from taking risks or pursuing our dreams. Pride blinds us to our own flaws, keeping us from growing and learning from others. Jealousy poisons our spirit, making us focus on what others have rather than appreciating our own journey. But just as we create these barriers, we also have the power to dismantle them. By becoming aware of our inner dialogue, we can choose to speak to ourselves with kindness, compassion, and encouragement. Instead of feeding fear, we can cultivate courage. Instead of letting pride dictate our actions, we can embrace humility and a willingness to learn. Instead of harboring jealousy, we can practice gratitude for our own unique path. The way we speak to ourselves determines how we face the world. So, make your inner voice a source of strength, not sabotage, because the most important conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. Have you ever felt like there's a part of you that understands more than your conscious mind? This part is known as your higher self, and it's deeply connected to the universe's infinite wisdom. Imagine a vast ocean of knowledge where each drop is unique. Your higher self is like one of those drops, holding the essence of the entire ocean within it. It guides you toward your soul's true purpose, helping you grow, learn, and evolve. When I first learned about the concept of the higher self, I was feeling lost and uncertain about my direction in life. But as I began practicing mindfulness and meditation, being present and accepting things as they are, I noticed a profound shift. I was able to quiet the noise in my mind and tune into my inner voice more clearly. As I became more in tune with my higher self, I realized it had always been guiding me, through gut feelings, dreams, and even the coincidences that occurred in my life. It was like having a wise, loving mentor who always knew the best path for me. The more I trusted and followed this inner guidance, the smoother and more fulfilling my life became. The higher self is a concept that transcends time and culture. In Hinduism, it's called the Atman, the eternal self that is one with the divine. In Buddhism, it's referred to as Buddha nature, the potential for enlightenment within everyone. These ancient teachings remind us that there is a part of us beyond the ego, a part that is not limited by our past experiences or the stories we tell ourselves. Western philosophers and psychologists have also explored this idea. Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist, spoke of the self as the goal of human development, the process of integrating all aspects of our personality to achieve wholeness. He believed that connecting with this higher aspect of ourselves is essential for true fulfillment. In recent years, the concept of the higher self has gained more attention, as people seek deeper meaning and connection in their lives. This higher self is like an inner compass, guiding us towards choices that align with our true nature. It speaks to us through our intuition, nudging us toward what feels right, even if we don't fully understand why. So, how can we connect with this higher self? One of the most effective ways is by cultivating presence, by being fully aware of the present moment. When we quiet our thoughts and focus on the here and now, we create space for our inner wisdom to emerge. Meditation is a powerful tool for achieving this state of presence. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, a word, or a phrase, you can begin to tune out the external noise and listen to the voice within. Acceptance is another key component. Life's challenges and obstacles often feel like roadblocks to happiness and success, but what if they are actually opportunities for growth? By accepting what is, without resistance, we can learn from every experience and trust that it is all part of our journey. For example, you might feel frustration when things don't go as planned. Instead of letting that frustration take over, you can pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can this experience help me grow? By reframing challenges as opportunities, you align more closely with your higher self. Journaling is another powerful practice for connecting with your higher self. When you write down your thoughts and feelings, you create a dialogue with your inner wisdom. Try setting a timer for 10 or 15 minutes and write without stopping, just let your thoughts flow onto the page. This stream of consciousness writing can reveal insights that you might not have accessed otherwise. Dreams can also be a rich source of guidance. Our subconscious mind communicates through symbols and themes in our dreams, offering clues to our inner state and the path forward. One way to work with your dreams is through dream incubation. Before bed, think about a question or intention you have, and hold it in your mind as you fall asleep. When you wake up, write down any dreams you remember, and over time, reflect on their meaning. Often, the answers you seek will emerge through this process. Synchronicity is another way the universe speaks to us. These meaningful coincidences show us that our inner thoughts are connected to the world around us. For instance, you might be thinking about a particular challenge, and suddenly, you overhear a conversation or come across a book that offers the perfect solution. To work with synchronicity, set an intention or ask a question, and then stay open and curious about the signs and symbols that appear in your life. Connecting with your higher self is a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It requires a willingness to let go of the ego's narrow view and embrace a broader perspective. Trust in your inner wisdom, even when it goes against conventional advice or societal expectations. Each person's path is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. The key is to trust your intuition, and follow the path that feels right for you. As you deepen your connection with your higher self, you may notice subtle but significant changes in your life. You might feel a greater sense of purpose, peace, and joy. You may find yourself more attuned to the needs of others, and more open to love and compassion. Life's challenges become opportunities for growth, and you begin to see the world through the lens of love, recognizing the inherent goodness in all things. This journey is not without its challenges. It requires courage, persistence, and a willingness to face your fears and embrace all aspects of yourself, both light and shadow. But the rewards are profound, a life filled with meaning, purpose, and boundless love. If you feel called to connect with your higher self, trust that the path will unfold in its own time. Stay open, curious, and committed to your growth. Your inner wisdom is always guiding you back to yourself, leading you toward the realization of your true nature. Reflecting on my journey, I realize how transformative this connection has been. I used to be skeptical about spirituality and personal growth, dismissing the concept of a higher self as irrelevant. But as I began to practice meditation and journaling, I noticed a shift in my perception. I became more centered, more at peace, and less reactive to life's ups and downs. I discovered that much of my unhappiness stemmed from trying to control everything around me. When I let go and trusted the process, life began to flow more effortlessly. One of the most significant lessons I learned was the importance of living in the present moment. I realized that my constant overthinking was a barrier to happiness. By embracing what is, rather than resisting it, I found strength and resilience I never knew I had. Connecting with your higher self is an ongoing journey. There will be times when you get caught up in the drama of the ego and lose sight of your true self. But each moment offers a new opportunity to reconnect, to find wisdom and love within. The challenges we face are not obstacles but stepping stones on the path to self-realization. If you're on this journey, know that you are not alone. Many have walked this path before you, guided by the wisdom of spiritual teachers and traditions from around the world. You don't need to be an expert to begin. Start with small, consistent practices, like a few minutes of meditation or journaling each day, and trust that the universe is guiding you. This journey is not about perfection, it's about embracing your humanity, with all its flaws and beauty. You are a part of the universe, intricately connected to its creation. Take a deep breath, relax, and know that you are always supported, guided, and loved. Trust yourself, and trust that the path will reveal itself as you walk it. Remember, this journey is about self-discovery, not self-improvement. It's about coming home to yourself, recognizing that you are already whole and that your higher self is always with you, guiding you toward your highest potential. To wrap up this video, connecting with your higher self is a transformative journey that invites you to explore the depths of your being, align with your true purpose, and embrace the infinite wisdom within. By practicing mindfulness, meditation, and other spiritual exercises, you can quiet the noise of the ego, tune into your inner guidance, and live a life of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. Remember, this journey is unique for everyone, and there is no one right way to connect with your higher self. Trust in the process, stay open to growth, and know that you are supported by the universe every step of the way. If you found this content enjoyable, please consider subscribing to our channel. Also, if there is a particular topic you would like us to cover, please feel free to let us know in the comments below.